Hello, today we are going to do, we're going to feel the opposite of freeze, which is melt or relax. Even just saying that, my body's like, we can't relax, there's so much to do. Sorry, my mind is telling me that, not my body. My body was like, that sounds like an excellent idea. So let's just see. Yeah, so get comfortable first. That's like the first thing of like how to melt. Like my watch was getting sticky and my so like take anything off that needs to come off to make yourself just like get out any wiggles, any sound, any breath, any just anything that just feels ick, that feels that you need to like that you need to like heat up to melt. So let's rub our hands together. Ooh, and just like feel this warmth between our hands. Because when we freeze, we're like, we brace, and so I'm feeling like behind my left shoulder a little. So what I'm teaching, what I'm sharing is to follow our body sensations, to learn how to listen to how our body speaks. Because when we were babies, we didn't know how to speak, we didn't know how to use language, so all we had was sensations. And so we'd feel these sensations and then we would cry, or to let our caregivers know, hey, like, I need something. I feel a sensation and I need it, like, taken care of. And so now we take responsibility, because we're adults, of our own bodily sensations. And so I'm just kind of giving some little like light taps. Again, I'm not trying to change it or tell it to go away. Ooh, oh, this one's big. Whew. So now I'm feeling like I felt like a sharpness in my teeth. It's like what's coming up for me is like right now in this moment it's sadness, because right before that it was my body not being safe to relax. So I'm just gonna be like extra tender and gentle with myself in that, because that is a very deep wound, and I'm sure I'm not the only one wounded in that. And letting myself feel that sadness and to feel that it's heavy. Whew, I don't have these planned out, and so I'm in the moment of what I feel whenever I'm recording. And so if you can just like bring your shoulders up to try to touch your ears, and then drop them down, and bring them up and to touch your ears, and then drop them down. I'm not forcing my body to relax. I'm not saying you have to relax. I'm letting it. I don't even want to call them barriers. So what I'm doing in this is like building a container for my nervous system, for my body, for me as a whole, to find, instead of freeze, oh look, there's this other way, and we can relax and we can melt. And so this one's like been, so far the ones that I've recorded, this has been the like I feel a lot of resistance in my physiology, and so I'm just going to let myself feel that resistance. I'm not going to try to change it or judge it or be mean to it, or this is truly wild, feeling resistance to relaxing. But it just shows me that this is like as humans have not been allowed to relax. Oh, and now I'm feeling just this string, and I'm feeling this a lot in my mouth. So I'm gonna just like bring some touch and some sound and some breath and some movement into this space. As it seems like my jaw, that's where it's focused right now, not being able to relax. And so it can be isolated. This is a practice. So just like, can you practice relaxing for just a few minutes every day? This sounds something like I need to bring into my life from doing this. And so I'm going to try. It's like going into my ears now. So I'm just going to like give my ears a gentle pull, not too hard, but enough to like just kind of open up this space around the tension in my jaw, just to give it a little bit more room. And there you saw my shoulders drop. I'm just gonna pull on my earlobes. It hasn't completely gone, it's almost gone away, but not completely, by just giving it the space. And just to let it soften. I don't need it to go away. It's discomfort. It's not like pain, and it's not, it's just discomfort. And I think that's something as humans that we've been conditioned to do. As soon as there's a little discomfort, to run from it and try to escape it. And it doesn't work. It works temporarily, but that sensation will always stay there. And actually, I believe that it just like gets buried deeper and deeper and deeper until like we're at the point where we are now, where we can't live like this anymore, and we say, okay, I'm here to take responsibility for. All responsibility means is the ability to respond. So how am I going to respond to this discomfort? And I'm going to do it by being gentle with myself, acknowledging that I do feel discomfort. It's returned in my back, that spot, so I'm just going to give it. And this is a practice, so like, of course, like I am like semi-relaxed right now, even though it doesn't look like it, but my body is like, it's like just, it has more breathing room, it has more spaciousness, to allow myself to relax, to allow myself. And so even though and that's not a goal, is to be, I have to be completely relaxed. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to give myself the permission of, hey, whenever you want to freeze, can you relax into that? Can you relax into that moment? And so that's what I'm training my physiology to do right now. My nervous system, my body, my senses. Just gonna kind of wiggle, just kind of stretch. Gotta yawn. And even like, I trust that I will relax eventually, the more that I am like sitting in this. And so I'm just gonna, oh, it's already softening, and it's like, oh, okay, it's like, I got those, I got enough discomfort out to now I have something coming up in my hip, and I'm just gonna let myself sit in it and just like lightly put my hand on it. Hello, discomfort in my hip, I acknowledge you, I'm aware that you're there. And can I still relax into it despite the discomfort? And so that yawn response is showing me truly it is my body saying, oh, this is a deeper relaxation than this like surface relax of like, oh, I'm sitting and scrolling on my phone and I'm relaxing. That's not the truth, because even in that, your visual cortex is getting stimulated. And that is sending signals to the rest of your body that you're actually in something, that you're actually experiencing something not relaxing. And I'm not sorry for busting that bubble, but that's something in this modern humanity that needs to be said because it's the truth. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm not being a hypocrite. I do it as well, but that just connected that, oh, because that's what I told myself of like, oh, I'm relaxing, and that's not the truth. I'm not relaxing whenever I'm scrolling or even watching videos or TV. Maybe just listening, you could relax and do that, and I do that sometimes for sleep or meditations, but like